let me ask you something. When was the last time you got a real salary hike? And I don't mean the tiny 3 to 6% that your company gives you every year. I mean a real big jump, say 20 to 30%, that makes an actual difference. If you are stuck with your pay, do not worry, because you are not alone. But here's the truth. People who actively work on increasing their salary earn way more than people who just wait and hope for a raise. Hello friends, and welcome back to The Happy Host. Here you will find informative videos about work, life and career in India and abroad. And today I'm going to give you some practical, no-nonsense tips which will help you boost your salary much faster than you thought. But before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And for those who are supporting me already, thank you. Please continue to show your support. I'm an Indian professional with over 2 decades of work experience, and I worked across companies, across industries, several different countries, and various kinds of roles. So I have practically seen a lot. And the first mistake I see people making is that they do not know their market worth. They're not even aware of how much they should be earning. If you never check industry benchmarks on salaries, you might be getting underpaid without even realizing. So what should you do? There are several free sites online which provide insights on salaries in the industry. For example, you can check Glassdoor or PayScale, compare with salaries of people in roles that are similar to you with the same experience level, same location. And if you are earning below the market rate, then you have room to negotiate. So remember that before accepting an offer or asking for a raise, always research the market rate. Because if you do not know your worth, how will you ask for more? And just knowing what other people with similar skills and experience level are earning, you will have the confidence to ask for a higher salary. Now, let's talk about something that most people are terrified to do: negotiating their salary. Because they feel that they might lose the job offer if they ask for a higher package. But here's the deal. If you don't ask for it, you don't get it. When you get a job offer, never accept the first number. Instead, you can say that you're really excited about the role, but based on your research and experience, you were expecting something around an X amount. So was there room to adjust? Companies expect you to negotiate because they do have a budget range. And if you do not ask, you're practically leaving money on the table. If you're underpaid in your current company, you can also ask internally for a market correction. Discuss with your manager and show them how you have evolved in your role, how you have added more value to the company, but your salary has not increased proportionally. Most companies have mechanisms of market correction, but there has to be a business case with it. So find out what is the procedure in your company, make the case, and you might end up with a good salary raise. If you want a bigger paycheck, you need bigger skills. Not all skills are paid equally, and some are valued much higher than the others. For example, in the IT world, the top high-paying skills are AI and machine learning, data analytics, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and a few others. So invest on yourself, spend 6 months to 1 year on some high-valued certification, and trust me, this will add a substantial amount to your salary. Let's be honest, staying in the same company for a very long time means very small raises, even for the best rated employees. But switching jobs, that's where the actual hike happens. So just a reality check, most companies offer anything between 3 to 8% salary hikes per year. But if you switch a job, you could get anything between 30 to 50% salary hike. So if you are not getting a significant raise in say 2 to 3 years in your current job, you must start looking outside. You owe it to yourself. Another underrated way to boost your salary is to switch industries. Some industries simply pay more than the others. For example, the private sector pays more than the public sector. Though in the public sector, you have a much higher job security, several other benefits, for example, your retirement benefits, your medical, and several others. But if you look at just the salary bit, the private sector pays much more. So if you're in banking, you could move from a public sector bank to a private bank or even a foreign bank. If you're a civil engineer, for example, you could move from the government sector to private construction companies. Or if you're a healthcare professional, you could move from government hospitals to private hospitals. Even in the IT sector, startups and fintechs pay much more to IT engineers than your traditional IT firms. So if your industry has a higher paying niche, you can consider making that switch. One of the simpler ways of getting a salary raise without switching jobs is to get promoted within your own organization. But here's the secret. Promotions don't just happen. You have to position yourself for one and also ask your management to promote you. Because in the corporate world, nothing comes without asking. But before you reach out to your management, there are a few things which you must check. Firstly, what are the eligibility criteria for getting promoted to your next role? Second, whether you qualify for those criteria. If not, you need to work towards fulfilling those criteria. Build visibility within your leadership team so that they know about your contributions to the organization. And once you're eligible, start discussing with your manager to recommend you for that promotion. So which of these strategies will work best for you? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel because I have more career hacks coming your way. See you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.